Rejuvenating a Weslo Aero 800 exercise bike. William Hovey Smith, 2024. This is Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman. Today, we're going to do a rejuvenation of a 20-year-old exercise bike that me and my late wife used after we were both involved in an automobile accident. Well, the creature has been in more or less covered storage since then, and the 20 years has not treated it too badly, but some things had happened to it. One is the friction band here, which is a piece of felt that runs on steel on this wheel, had somehow become detached when we moved it around, and I had to reattach it back here and wind it back around the wheel again. And I did this by the expedient of removing the front cover, which I threw in the bathtub and washed while I had it, and loosening the back cover here by removing a couple of screws, one here and one over there. And then I was able to work my hand back in here and get it, with some trouble, worked back around the wheel again. So that part of it is serviceable. This had a fairly sophisticated control mechanism, which among other things measured your heartbeat, the time, the speed, the distance, and so on, as is now customary. But although the inside of it appears fine, and I hooked a new battery to it, I can't get any life out of it. I'll make one more attempt with a brand new battery and see if that helps. But these may be available as replacements. However, for what I need right now, I don't need to know all the details. All I need is something I can work my legs on whilst I get ready for this year's hunting season. A few details about the Weslo Aero 800. Now, first off here, this seat is a replacement. It was just a more comfortable seat for my wife who had a hip fracture. So that's the reason that is there. It came with a typical bicycle seat. And here is a horse blanket pin that I mentioned, which is just like a great, big, huge safety pin. Style has been around since at least Greek times, if not before. And of course the friction band, it's nylon on one side and then a felt on the other to provide added friction. And these are attachments. That one is a clip for heartbeat. And you can see on the other side the seat height adjustment, as well as the general dust and grime that's accumulated, plus the control mechanism for tightening the friction band. Now, since this is not electric, this is straight mechanical. So I should be able to tighten the band whether we have the battery that works or the control system that works or not. It just won't record it. I'm using the furniture brush, my vacuum cleaner, to help get at least the loose stuff off it before I actually start washing on it. Now we can start really washing down the machine here. This unit is marked Made in America, the time they still did such things. And the company, under the same name, under the same address, is still there. And this is just going to take a while. Well, except for putting it together, we've just about got it done, I think. It's running smoothly, it's running quietly. I write outdoor books, business books, novels, and screenplays. If you need to earn some money right now, continue watching this video, because I have something that almost anyone can do almost any place in the world. This shield is attached by these Phillips-headed screws, and there are 4 of them, 2 on each side, and it's easiest for me just to use a little extension here on this ratchet. You want to tighten them in, but not too tight, because this plastic does embrittle with age, and you do not want to break it. We have finished our rehab of the Weslo Aero 800. Now this machine operates in 2 different modes. You can pedal it like this, and while you do, it throws up air in your face. Or you can put your feet like this and operate it with only the arms. Now, as a guy who also does business books, this is a business opportunity almost anywhere in North America. And what that opportunity is refurbishing old exercise equipment. Now this can be used for rehab, or maybe often bought by teenagers who want to bulk up to play football or go in the military or something similar. At any rate, what often happens with these machines is they don't move. That is, when families move, these often get left behind because nobody needs them right now. Perhaps the person who used them has died and the remaining family doesn't have immediate use for it. And so very often these things are hauled off to the dumpsters or to the nearest landfill. And the opportunity is to refurbish these and offer them at a reasonably inexpensive price to people who really need them. These might include areas where there have recently been floods and other disasters. You don't move this thing out of a house if you're being chased out by a forest fire or by a flood. Nonetheless, you needed it before and you need it now. Okay? You can buy a used instrument cheaply. Okay, I imagine you would get it. So, you check with your family, you check with your friends, you check with people in the apartment who might have died recently, who had this stuff. The heirs probably don't want it. They'll set it out by the curb. Yeah, all you have to do is pick it up, sanitize it, clean it up, and sell it. When you get your product for free, or very nearly, you can make money at it. Even more can be had if you offer to locate it and install it. Some of these pieces of equipment are expensive and complicated. And they come flat packed, so yeah, they take some installation experience. That you can learn in time. But to start off with, pick up instruments like this, or dumbbell sets, or weight lifting sets for free, or very nearly, and advertise them, and sell them off. And yes, you do yourself some service, you certainly do the person who receives it some service, and you help your community in general. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe, goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.